when I visit the grave for my parents, when I want to make dua, I should say, may Allah forgive you or may Allah forgive her. Because when we are at home, we'll say, Allah yarhamha, something like that. So when we are in the grave, in front of the grave, should we use you or her?
Well, Sister Muhammad, the pronoun will make no difference whatsoever, and whether you're standing on the before the grave or you're making dua for her thousands of miles away, because simply the pronoun will be based on the context. Yani, me and my sisters, and we're talking about my mother and said, Allahumma ghfir laha warhamha. Oh Allah, forgive her and have mercy on her. So I use the third pronoun. I asked Allah to forgive her. No problem. Then I was sitting by myself and I remember my mother. Allahumma ghfir li ummi. That's a third person. Sometimes a person is like he's talking to his loved one. I miss you so much, Mom. May Allah forgive you. There is nothing wrong with that. Bottom line, you are asking the Almighty to forgive this person, whether it is the second person, third person, or even first person. And whether you're standing before the grave or you are sending the salam and the supplication far away. And that reminds me of something interesting but weird that happened when I was giving the khutbah once. I remember it was in Houston, Texas. And in Arabic, the eloquence, there's something called iltifat. So sometimes you use the second person as the pronoun or the third person based on the eloquence of the speech. So when I was giving the introduction and I said to Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam wa barak, it is the second person. People got up. What is this for? They said because those people believe that the Prophet, when you speak to him, he arrives physically, so you have to stand up out of respect. This is, of course, baseless. Okay? And whether I say Allahumma salli ala Muhammadin, okay, in the third person, he's absent, or if I'm giving a dars and say sallallahu alayka ya sayyidi ya Rasulallah in the second person, doesn't make any difference. Okay? What matters is you're invoking Allah, you're asking the Almighty to forgive whoever, you or somebody who is dead or somebody who's alive. You address him as the second person or as the third person.